Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. And the Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UNLV's offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They're going to run it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Anderson wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run play action. Buys a little time. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to get it in. Will not be able to turn the corner. He was fighting for that yardage, and he is stopped short. The lone back's got it. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Anderson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Working the big fella to the corner. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Richardson. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. He'll pull it on the read. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First and 10. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Bradley. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Gums.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to sling it on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
He's got it on the run. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Never a doubt. That'll pull them back to within 6. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Richardson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, and it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Richardson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
Well, you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks. taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Rebels will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Scott. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Holman. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
On the run, fires downfield. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
23, UNLV, 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here.
28-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Finds his tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Looking downfield very late in the half. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Gums. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might as well stick with him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
Turning it on! They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Scott.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Finding an escape route. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They give it to him again. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big...
There he goes! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Cowboys are on the move. Quick pass on the jet motion. Sweet cut there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Setting up the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the stomping has commenced.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
UNLV 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab down the left side. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Gums. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. It's complete to the right.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And the Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels.
Touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Catch in the middle, it's Holman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Anderson will throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Richardson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play. Come up with a good throw and keep the drive alive.
The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. These corners going to give these receivers some space. To the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.